Being into art started many years ago when I was about 7 years old. My parents gave me a choice, Ron, it's either a music instrument or whatever you want to take. So I asked for art lessons, and I had lessons from about 7 to 11, and then continued on drawing, doing a lot of classes in high school, and when I went to college, I actually majored in art at that point. My passion for art covers quite a wide area. In the 70s as an art student, it was abstractions. And I continue to love that area, abstract art as well as representational art. So my range and diversity, at times I've struggled with it. Should I focus on a specific area? But I love the idea of engaging different forms and expressions of art. And yet I've tried in my art, regardless if it's abstractions or some contemporary take on representational work, horses, buffaloes, figurative, that there still is within the art my signature, so to speak. And that's what I'm attempting to do, not necessarily just define myself by one genre of art. I started on the buffalo, though. When I came to Colorado, I did get involved in studying Native American life and culture, and that led me, when I was in Aspen, Colorado, the gallery asked me if I'd be interested in doing a buffalo. And so I started to study and research the buffalo, and I did the first painting, which is titled Tribute. And I did it, the whole series is called Tribute, so I did that work as a tribute to the buffalo that has survived and continues to be a tribute to this country with all these different factions, and it has continued to survive. And it is our national mammal now that was appointed under Obama. So I have a strong commitment and feeling for the buffalo in terms of what it represents, and have wanted to do it in a way in which it's contemporarily done, but there's an engagement that the viewer and the painting will have with the buffalo. Other areas, the horses also, that's been a very strong theme for me. I grew up with horses as a young boy, but also have wanted to capture the dynamic quality and beauty of the horse in a modern interpretation of it, not a particular genre, but just the beauty and dynamic engagement of the horse. So again, when you view my art, I hope that it brings a reaction, a connection with the horse in terms of its dynamic beauty. And I often find that the painting starts to take me somewhere as I begin to paint with it and start to discover more of that undiscovered element as I'm engaging the canvas, the color, the inspiration. And it is kind of phenomenal when you see that the painting starts to give me new insight. There are several paintings where I have a stronger connection, and I highly value that when that happens. And I suppose that's why the diversity is there, that there is so much about art in terms of art making something real in a way that you can truly feel it, express it, and engage it, that often we miss in life. And that's true with me and my art. I have that, try to have that type of connection and inspiration. Every human being, I believe, has an impulse to create, regardless of what that creative may be. And so it's true, I think, with whatever is created on a canvas or through dance or music or writing, lyrics, music, expression, poetry. Wherever we create that, I believe there is always going to be some type of a connection, some type of a reaction, whatever it may be. And that's the power of art, is that it instills within us some response, some engagement. And it's not always about like or not liking. It's about how we react to things and see them, the conversation that may come up, the realization that I'm present with something, and it connects me to an engagement. And wherever we come out with that, I think, is where art takes us to new places, new insights, as well as inspiration and feeling. And it is across a wide range. So whatever art is making something real. It's tapping into our human self, and it's truly a universal beauty that hopefully would unite more of us and be more accepting, more tolerant, and valuing one another for that creative element that we can share and respond to.